And to details, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi attended Christmas Mass at Cathedral Nativity in New Capital on Tuesday. The President was received by Pope Taudros II, Pope of Alexandria and Patriarch of St. Mark Church, who led the Mass prayers. Addressing the attendees, President el-Sisi congratulated Egyptians on this holy occasion and called on Egyptians to unite, do not allow anyone to hurt their relations and not to be frightened from any problems they face. Earlier, President el-Sisi sent a congratulatory cable to Pope Taudros II and Christians on Christmas. On his social media account, the President expressed deep-hearted well wishes for the Pope and all Egyptian Christians, expressing hope that peace, security and love continue to coexist and prevail among sons of the nation. He described the feast as a celebration of the values of love, peace and devotion under the banner of the nation. President el-Sisi affirmed that the occasion is a chance to hail the strength of the national fabric, which he said is the cornerstone for development. The head of state reiterated that the solidarity of the Egyptian society is the shield for the great nation of Egypt. He said he prays that Egypt would forever stay blessed with coherence. Meanwhile, President el-Sisi congratulated Egyptian Christians abroad on Christmas. In cables of congratulations sent to embassies and consulates abroad, the President expressed well wishes over the event. He wished success and blessings for all Egyptian Christians and for Egypt. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli sent a cable to Pope Taudros II, Pope of Alexandria and Patriarch of St. Mark Catholic Church on Christmas. In the cable, the Prime Minister expressed well wishes for the Pope and all Christians in Egypt and abroad. He also expressed hope that love and harmony stay forever among Egyptians. Pope Taudros is to receive well-wishers, including senior officials, priests and church members at the Apostolic See headquarters in Abbasiyya, Cairo on Wednesday morning. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli presided over the weekly cabinet meeting at the government's headquarters in the new capital on Tuesday. The ministers discussed a number of political, economic and social files, including several issues, including the Prime Minister's tour at Luxor Governorate. They reviewed previous measures taken regarding investment, industry, export, increasing agriculture areas, making the industrial lands available to investors, the social guarantee umbrella and tax file. Later, the Prime Minister held a press conference during which he updated the media of the topics being discussed during the meeting. Foreign Minister Badr Abdulati asserted that the Israeli illegal recognition of what it referred to as Somaliland is a blatant violation of principles of the international law, the Charter of the United Nations and the Constitutive Act of the African Union, and as an act that undermines foundations of regional and international peace and security, particularly in the Horn of Africa region. The Foreign Minister's remarks came during his participation in the session of the African Union Peace and Security Council, which held upon Egypt's request to support Somalia. Addressing the session, Minister Abdulati reaffirmed Egypt's full support for Somalia's unity, sovereignty and territorial integrity. The top diplomat stressed that Somalia's stability is a main pillar to the stability to the Horn of Africa and the Red Sea. He renewed Egypt's rejection and condemnation to any unilateral measures or attempts to impose parallel entities or create a new political reality outside the internationally recognized legal frameworks. Foreign Minister Badr Abdulati confirmed on Tuesday the necessity of intensifying efforts to cement the truce, reduce tension and create a suitable atmosphere to resume the political process based on inclusive Yemeni dialogue, leading to a comprehensive settlement that meets the aspirations of the Yemeni people for security and stability. These came during Minister Abdulati's meeting with UN Special Envoy for Yemen, Hans Grunberg, within the framework on consultations and coordination coordination over the developments in Yemen and support for UN efforts to reach a comprehensive and sustainable political settlement to the crisis. Foreign Ministry spokesman Tamim Khalaf said Minister Abdul Ati stressed Egypt's firm stance supporting unity, sovereignty and territorial integrity of Yemen. For his part, the UN envoy reviewed his exerted efforts and communications with concerned parties. He expressed his appreciation for Egypt's supportive role in de-escalation, emphasizing his keenness to continue coordination with Egypt as a central regional player in supporting security and stability in the region. Foreign Minister Badr Abdul Ati renewed Egypt's firm stance towards supporting Yemen's unity, sovereignty and territorial integrity. In a phone call with his Qatari counterpart, Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdurrahman, the top diplomat stressed the significance of pushing forward de-escalation efforts. Minister Abdul Ati also stressed on the importance of achieving calm through a comprehensive political solution to avoid any unilateral actions and preserve Yemen's territorial integrity. Both sides called on continuing coordination and consultation over the upcoming period. They also exchanged a viewpoint regarding the current situation in the Gaza Strip. Foreign Minister Badr Abdul Ati stressed the depth of relations between Egypt and United Arab Emirates and their continuous coordination and cooperation in various fields during a phone call with Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, United Arab Emirates Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs. Foreign Minister Abdul Ati affirmed the necessity of reaching comprehensive political settlement to the Yemeni crisis. He said such settlement can be achieved through an inclusive Yemeni dialogue that preserves the country's unity, sovereignty and territorial integrity and fulfill its people's aspirations for security and stability. The two top diplomats stressed on the importance of de-escalation, reducing tension and supporting national dialogue in Yemen. The telephone conversation further tackled the current catastrophic situation in Gaza Strip, developments in Sudan and the importance of continuing the existing coordination within the framework of the Quartet mechanism.